everyone, how you're doing? It's Michelle here. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a cough. I've got COVID going about our place again. I've tested it, I ain't got it. Not at all. But yeah, this is the hat. The hat what I put in the video yesterday, the latest video. But bear in mind, I was knitting away, watching television, watching something on Netflix about, I think it's called the Murdoch family or something. And it's this prominent lawyer, I think they're lawyers in, yeah, they were lawyers in the Hamptons in America. I was watching that yesterday, knitting away, just followed what it said on the hat, on the rib. Anyway, I got knitted up to about here last night. I've just picked it up, I've not done anything this morning on it, been sewing the rabbit up. And I thought, oh, that rib's not very long. Never noticed that yesterday because I was just watching TV and knitting away. So I thought, I bet I've done it wrong. I'll go and have a look, follow the pattern, have a look at the pattern. Because I've wrote it down in my book and that's what I'm following it from. No, I checked the pattern and it's just 8 rows of rib. So bear that in mind. If you want a rim, what you can fold back, then you're going to have to do more. But yeah, so that's... It's only got 8 rows and it's super chunky. Yeah, I think you could get, it's knitted on 8s on the thing, but I think you could, you know what, these are 10s, they're like pokers, aren't they? I think our poker in 70s weren't as big as this. But yeah, I think what'll happen, I think you could get away with 9s actually, on this bit here, if you didn't have 10s. I think 9s would be alright. But yeah, it is definitely, it's super chunky wool there. But yeah, right, I'll stop click-clacking with that. And I finally finished it. It's the rabbit. Now the instructions for this will be popped in the description box, so just click the arrow and it drops down in the description and it'll be there. And it's here. Here's a little rabbit. So yeah, I have made a mistake. It said not to stuff the ears and I did. Again, I was still watching that programme while I was, because there were like loads of episodes of it, so I was actually still stuffing this last night, ready to sew up this morning. So I was stuffing it and forgot to look, and it actually states, do not, you know, you don't stuff the ears. It states you stuff everything else but not the ears. But I don't think it looks too bad with the ears stuffed. So it's got the pom-pom on the back and it's this. You know, I quite like it's a bit lopsided, its arms are a bit lopsided. I'm not very good at sewing up. I can knit everything, but then I'd sooner like just hand it to somebody to sew up because I'm not very good at sewing up. So yeah. Also the description, in the description on my last video I've put the instructions in because a lady called Diane was asking if she could get it. But because it was off of this and it's quite hard to, as you can see, it's quite hard to see. But I've not put the clothes in because it were taking too long to write up. So I've not put the clothes in, I've just popped the actual rabbit in it. There. So that's that. Yeah, so bear in mind, these are what stuffed ears look like on the rabbit. If you don't want them stuffed, which it tells it, you know, it don't tell you to stuff them. It says not. Well, I don't say not to, but it doesn't tell you to. So I'm assuming you don't. But if you want them stuffed, that's what it's going to look like. If you want them flippy floppy, then don't stuff them like they say. But yeah, its feet, its arms, its little face. So that's that. And that's what I've been doing. I've not took her on a walk. She's got that cough again. She had it about, before Christmas she had it, and I took her to the vets and paid an absolute fortune out for them to say, has she been barking a lot? And I said, she's a very, yeah, all she ever does is bark. She barks, bark, 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 bark. If she can't get your attention, she barks. Like if you're on doing a video, she barks. If you're on the phone to my mum or to my sons, she barks. And if you're on an hour, she'll bark solid for an hour. And they said it's to do with that. Anyway, last time I think they didn't give her anything. Just said to keep an eye on it for like 3 days and it would go. Stop. Come here. And trying to encourage her not to bark, to rest her voice. Rest her voice. Come here. She can't rest her voice, this one. But yeah, she just don't stop. Because we're back onto field, but there's a farm at the end of, like, my garden. There's like a 1-track lane what a tractor can fit up. That's it. And then there's the farm. So, of course, no matter, you know, what time of day, you can hear, and there's llamas on there as well, and, you know, horses, cows, sheep. There's all sorts, llamas roaming around. Peacocks are there and she can hear them all night long. So stop. Now she's demanding, look, that. These King Charles Cavalier, they're the most sweetest little natured dog ever, but they're the most demanding also. Oh my goodness, at times she drains the life out of me. I love her to bits, but she drains me. Like this morning, 4:20. She jumps off at bed. She jumps off the bed, scratches the door to go out. I thought, right, madam, 5:20 wore it yesterday, 20 to 5, I can't remember what it was. I thought, right, yeah. So I came down, put torch on my phone, let her out, and I said, right, you can stay out there now, have a wee, and then you're coming in. And even, I knew I wouldn't be able to go back to sleep, because once I'm awake, I'm one of them, even if I've only had half an hour, I can't go back. So I thought, I made her get back on bed. I said, no, come on, back on bed. I'm warming my hands on the cup. Right, if you're easily offended, turn away now. It's got swearing on this cup. I didn't buy it myself. The ladies at work bought it me as part of my birthday present. By the way, she's had some, we're told, to, like, warm honey. So I put some honey into some warm water in a syringe and gave her some of that. But I've just got to stop her from barking, which... And when she stops all day, there were just me and her. I went on the phone or anything, and she got my undivided attention. She weren't doing it yesterday, but because she's been barking all morning, I've been on phone to my mum, I've been on phone to me. My sister rang me, so she's been barking again. But yes, like I was saying, if you're offended by swearing, and it is quite a bad swear word, turn away now. Right, I'm going to show you. So if you're offended, make sure you're not looking, or mute it or whatever. But there, that's what they got me. I would not dare show my mother this. Shit, freak out, my mum would, honestly. Not that I use it myself, but I get it was a jokey present, and I do get it. But yeah, so that's what I've got. So that's why I've got my hands like that. But yeah. Right, don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Don't forget the pattern for the rabbit is in the description. Bye.